Hello everybody, how are you? So let's just push that back down there. Let's take a look at the beautiful flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? Let's go back down here. So this is for everyone that picked pile 3. And the question is, what is it like about you where they weren't feeling the connection? What is it that they maybe didn't like about you? What is it that was potentially off-putting? Let's dive in. It's not a easy question to ask, but you're the third. You picked pile 3, so the other 2 have been really, really fascinating reading. So let's have a look. So first of all, thank you to all my subscribers. I love that you love the content. I'm going to be doing a lot over Christmas. Don't you worry. And for everyone also that has picked. Not for everyone that has picked. I have, for everyone that's booked private reading, thank you so much. The prices are on Etsy, but you can pay by PayPal. And the £20 one is like this. It's a 6-card spread. So weirdly, you've only got 5 cards that I've picked for you, not 6 cards. So let's pick another card here. What is it that they didn't like in the connection? What is it that they didn't like in the connection? I find that hard to believe. They didn't like the passion. I doubt it. But let's have a look. So what did they find difficult or off-putting in this connection about you? What is it that they just weren't sure about? So let's have a look. This is really interesting, guys. Just let me tune in here. Right, this is so interesting. Just making sure there's no... What I feel they didn't like about your connection, was your energy towards them with their player energy, all right? So what they were feeling, right? So this is what's happened in these readings. It's really picking up on the subtle energies of what sort of went wrong. What they were feeling is that you were in love with them and you were continually being upset, even if you didn't show it. This is the energy that they felt about the third party situation. Now, it could have been a third party where it's extended family, that's the third party, or work scenario, that's the third party, or it could literally have been a third party, And what was going on? They were making lots of choices all the time. I can see a lot of third party energy here. They've got a very high sexual energy here, and they might have been playing the field, and they could feel that you didn't like that. I mean, obviously, right? But they didn't like that. You didn't like that. I'm sort of hearing that you wanted to clip their wings. That's the sort of thing that I'm hearing. All right, and I feel like there's a little bit more going on here, though. Look, I've got 3 cups. I've got third party. I can see 3 cups here. And there's a very high sexual energy in this connection. Yeah, I just feel like they knew that you were in love with them, and if they spread their wings a bit, that they were going to hurt you. They knew that they were going to hurt you. I think that they knew as well that they were going to walk away at some point. Now, what I have got here is a shooting star. So all I can assume is that they know that all right, okay, I've just been told. Your sexual energy between you was off the chart. I mean, and they knew it was really, really special. But because they had a high sexual energy anyway, it wasn't enough to sustain them, because they like variety with this Seven of Cups, right? They like variety, they like living dangerously. And the reason I'm saying that is because these cups, some are love hearts, some are snakes, and some are question marks. They like the adventure of potentially being single or acting single. And what you had was magnificent. Like, your attraction to each other was sizzle, extra sizzle here. And I feel it was a little bit more than that, but I don't want to read too much into it. So let me just see. Tell me about this sizzle. Was there any more than sizzle? Because we've got the shooting star. I feel like it was like beyond magical. Let me just see. Yeah, I feel like this person knew deep down, right, in their quieter moments, in their hermit times when they were alone, they knew that what you had was really, really special. Okay, but they're just full on. Their energy is all player energy, basically. There's a very strong player energy here. So, was there anything else that this person didn't like? Let me just check the time here, just bear with me. Was there anything else that this person didn't like, please? Was there anything else that this person, I'm feeling like this person had a lifestyle, the way that they like to do things, and sorry, let's make this clear. They had a lifestyle, the way that they like to do things, the way that they, maybe young, free and single sort of attitude, that sort of thing. And what they didn't like, I feel like they didn't like you clipping their wings, even if you didn't mean to do it, and they didn't like that they were going to hurt you. Oof, tell me more about this. Interesting. Yeah, so what I've actually got, this is in, I don't normally read reversals, but I've got contract and the sword, that is the swords in reverse. And I feel like, unfortunately, I feel like this person made agreements with you and broke them. All right, and they lied. They made agreements, they broke them, and they lied. They lied to you a lot. Tell me more about what they didn't like. And I feel like making the agreements and lying, they didn't like that. They didn't like doing that. They didn't like the feeling that came from that. Tell me more about what they didn't like. Tell me more about what they didn't like. I feel like with this one, it's more like they did things in a certain way. Maybe they were a bit of a mover and a shaker. And I'll just ask what more. And you coming into their dynamic was always going to be difficult. It was always going to be tricky. It was always going to be difficult. So we've got something about timing here and messaging. Let me just check on this. Let me just tune in. Let me just pause this. So what I'm feeling with this, I just had to pause it a few seconds, is that they didn't want to move this forward, okay? They didn't want to move this connection forward. I'm sorry to say, and the timing wasn't right for them. They didn't feel that the timing was right for them. A little bit more than that though. It wasn't just like a flimsy or the timing's not right for me. There was a lot of frustration building up here, I feel. Maybe, yes, the time that you met wasn't right, but I almost feel like there were some changes coming into their life with this, and the external forces just sort of made this worse, to be honest. The timing, yeah, it was just really unfortunate. So, tell me about the Three of Cups, please. Tell me about the Three of Cups, please. Tell me about the Three of Cups, please. Do you know, this proposal keeps coming up again and again and again and again. Well, this is kind of weird. This is about a real celebration here. A proposal and a celebration, which is really, really weird. I don't even want to say it. Let me just tune in. I feel for some of you about this timing is that they could have already been in the process of a proposal with someone else when you came into their connection. But I also feel like they were playing the field at the same time. I know that sounds crazy, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm just sort of hearing that some of you is that you had already been in a proposal with them in this connection, and they were just playing the field. Tell me more about the proposal. Tell me more about the proposal so I can understand it, please. Oh my God, yeah, wow. Yeah. So I really feel strongly this person was playing the field in a really strong way. We've got the Nine of Cups. I said, tell me about the proposal. This is passion, this is desire, this is rainbows. Do you know what also this is? This is overindulgence. This person was Two of Pentacles, juggling their life. They were living very, very dangerously. And with the Death card, it could have been like they knew it was going to end here, or they knew it was going to end with you. If this is in either, if you guys were in a proposal, okay, and all this player energy was going on, they knew it was going to end. If you're the person coming in and they're engaged to somebody else, they knew it was going to end. They always knew your connection was going to end. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. They've just had secrets there and warmth and emotions. Tell me about this Death card. I don't like the energy here at all. Tell me about the Death card. Yeah, moving on. Right, so quite dramatic, I feel, with this reading. Okay. So this person had major sizzle, hot sizzle for you in a really big way, and they knew it was special. And it might have been that you were already at engagement, but they were playing the field big time. But they always knew that the connection was going to end. It might have been that they were engaged to someone else or in that, or certainly going down that track, and you were an extracurricular activity here. And you you know, they had a lot of desire, but they always knew that it was going to end and that they were going to walk away, I'm sorry to say. With the death card coming out, it's almost like they always had intended it to end. Which I'm really sorry about. And they broke the agreements and they lied to you. Wow. So what I'm going to do in the extended is I'm going to see where why this death and this chariot, why did they always, you know, what was it about your connection that they always felt that was going to be the case? So I feel like you can hold your head up in that. It's nothing to do with you physically. It's nothing to do with your personality. It's nothing to do with your family or your career or your finances. It's nothing to do with any of that. This guy was playing hard here. I mean, super hard, and prepared to lie to you, and they really desire you, and it was a really special, off the chart connection that you had. But they overindulged. We've got excess here. They overindulged. The timing was all out. They were juggling like crazy. You know, maybe they're juggling their finances and juggling family and juggling you and juggling everything else. I feel like they always intended to walk away. You've got the death card and the chariot, which is all moving away. But you can hold your head up high, because none of this has got anything to do with you. Okay, it's a situation that they've generated. They've created this really difficult situation. And they always had a plan here, a get out clause. That's the way she says, looking at the contract. They broke the deal with you, right? They broke their contract with you. They always had a get out clause. So what we're going to do in the extended is that we're going to see what the get out clause was all about. We're going to concentrate on these two cards here. Okay, so do join me in the extended if you want to dig a little bit deeper here. But yeah, sizzle hot attraction for you, so nothing to do with you, nothing to do with your looks or anything like that. So don't ever think that. Nothing to do with what's going on in the bedroom, nothing to do with any of that. This person, you just stepped into a viper's nest. That's what's happened with you, right? And none of this is your fault. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Do leave a comment, and do join me in the extended. And as Susan Winter says, never feel bad for stepping out into love, because love is one of the most amazing things that you can ever experience, and it's so brave. So even if it doesn't work out. Okay, take care. Ciao from Italy. Ciao.